Oh, where am I? There I am, okay. Let's chew through this, because we already kind of did it once. Not that I'll complain about getting to play one of my favorite games ever again. We do get these delightful 3D cutscenes this time. I don't know if I'd say 10 out of 10. I think there might actually be Kirby games that beat it now. No. I could have sworn Kirby does, like... The, Robobot, Return, and, Forgotten Land are the ones that I think might compete with this. I liked Squeak Squad a lot, but it just isn't on the same level. Since I already plan to use GameCube emulation on my next marathon of a specific series, I might end this by whipping through, like this marathon, by whipping through Epic Yarn at some point. Because that's not going to take very long. Oh, well, yeah, but they use the same emulator. I'll take a look. I'll probably also take a look at Air Ride, but... there will probably be like a mop-up stream where I do that. I haven't entirely decided what the subsequent... Yeah, I'm not gonna 100% this. That would be a lot. How... Okay, for a second I thought he took it from me. I was gonna be very upset with Waddle Doo. No, I don't have the stamina in me to play every Call of Duty in a row, although I do intend to play more of them. I'm gonna be real, I'm probably not gonna play No Rest for Kaname Date. I'm kind of averse to... I'm kind of tired of playing games that don't matter. And I would like to not do that anymore if I can avoid it. And a game that definitionally can't matter, that doesn't have the creator heavily involved, is not exactly a thing that I'm all that interested in. I'm sure it's fine. It's just like a personal thing where I don't like playing games that, again, definitionally cannot matter. But right now, the leader for the next, the leader for the next marathon is Wario, which would be, Super Mario Land 2, taking a look at Mario and Wario, all the Wario lands, Wario World, the first WarioWare, and Wario World. Or did I say Wario World? And probably Master of Disguise, even though I know that sucks and that might not beat that one. Yeah, Shake It would be No, I did say Shake It. I said Wario World twice, but I meant Shake It. There's not that many Wario games. The only one that I'm probably not gonna beat is, Mario and Wario, because that game probably becomes a nightmare. I haven't decided to do Pizza Tower or Ant and Blast yet. I like both those games, but at the same time, I feel like that would put me on the hook for other successors when I do other franchises, and that might be a bad, that might be a bad thing to establish. Yeah, I probably will also do the Virtual Boy one. There is a Virtual Boy emulator, so I will try. And I've heard that one is good. Although it probably is a little bit of the Sonic CD thing where it's like, it's the one nobody played, so it's great. Ooh. Come here. God, Hammer whips so much ass. It might be my favorite Kirby power. Purely on, like, the effectiveness angle. Oh, wow, we're already to the end of this. Probably True Arena? Whatever the last one that unlocks is, that'll be the end. Because we're just gonna... Kirby is not leaving Great Cave Offensive with any money. His ass is leaving that broke. The one time DDD deserved it. Yeah, I'm sure the Kirby DLC is a little bit low effort. Because it transparently only exists so they can charge you $20. So they have a justification to charge you for the version of the game that runs correctly. Like, the only reason I'm buying that DLC is so the game runs correctly. I like the castle getting set. 3 hours for a Kirby DLC sounds about right, honestly. Like, that's about how long the Magalore epilogue in Return is, I think. I might put up a goal to get me to re-buy Star Allies and do that, even though I fucking hate that game. Well, I don't hate it, I just don't like it very much. But I might have to play it so I can, you know, have full context for Kirby. I really am endeared to the little bop Kirby does in this game when he falls from a big height. I don't know why, but I think that's very delightful. It also factors into how I believe how I feel like Kirby should move. Isn't Star Allies 60 already? Like, it's just a 2D game. I think it might be 60 already. Ugh. Maybe I won't. But it is a 2D game. I can tolerate a 2D game being 30 a lot more than a 3D game. Like, if I'm not spinning the camera, 30 becomes a lot more easier to deal with. Like, I didn't get that bothered by the 1,000 Year Door remake only being 30 for that exact reason. I do think Nintendo will update all of their first-party games eventually. Like, I do think that's gonna happen. I just think that they're doing the Nintendo thing where, they're like, well, we can't give you all your cake at once. We have to slowly drip feed it to you over the course of the entire lifespan of this console. Get wrecked. I definitely think Nintendo's gonna have to come up with something. Something with the carts, because it's actually costing them money. Like, third-party games not selling on Switch 2 costs them money because they get 30% of each one. So I do think they will eventually... As far as my understanding is that the entire problem is they're only making one size of game cart. Like, they're only making the 64 gigabyte, I think it is. Which costs like $16, like on the production side. So I think they'll fold on that and make smaller cards. Because, yeah, they're definitely not getting... It might also be fine if the games were just cheaper digitally, but Nintendo can't do that because they're the one game platform that actually has a significant retail presence still, and retailers will not let you do that. I don't see how making the smaller size would be negligible in price. They did that on Switch 1. Like, Switch 1 carts weren't that expensive. Yeah, I don't know why Game Key card games are $70 on Switch 2. That's fucking unacceptable. Like, you have no reason. You're just trying to bilk people. And the fact, like, fucking Trails is $70 on Switch 2, like, what the fuck are you talking about? The only person who loves Falcom more than me is Toby Fox, and even I'm not paying $70 for a Falcom game. Fucking get real. Oops. I think Silk Song's 30, and considering that game's gonna be 400 hours long, I feel like that's probably a pretty good deal. Thank you! Wow! Fucking clutch. That was gonna hit me probably if he hadn't done that. There's no way Silk Song's 20. That'd be crazy. Well, it's barely gonna run on Switch, so that makes sense. If it's 20, that's gonna be like inarguably the best value of the year, I think. Like, I absolutely think that indies should be able to charge more than 20. I kind of think that Silk Song should be 30 just to not give people unrealistic expectations of other games. I mean, Metroid Prime 4 isn't a Metroidvania. It's gonna be a linear shooter, or a mostly linear shooter, like Prime 3 was. Ow. Ow. I'm sure Prime 4 is fine. Nintendo doesn't make bad games. I'm trying to think what the last Nintendo first-party game I would say was like bad was. It might be Star Allies. I mean a real one, not a thing that they transparently don't give a shit about, like Drag X Drive. That game's $20 and they sent it out to die. It doesn't fucking count. I'm talking retail games that cost $60 or more. Yeah, One Two Switch is fine. Like, that was a gimmicky party game for the launch of the Switch, but I know people who liked it. I guess Sword and Shield was pretty squishy, but I still don't think Sword and Shield, well, Yeah, I think Sword and Shield is probably the worst worst mainline Pokemon game. Like, probably? Oh, well, I don't need that fucking cannon. But like, the biggest issue with Scarlet and Violet was that it ran bad. And now it'll run good, so, and presumably they will not stupidly immediately overdo their visuals to make the games run bad again on the Switch too, so Pokemon's pretty much set for a while. Like, I like Sword and Shield a lot. That's my second favorite Pokemon game. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom was first party, but again, that game's not bad. All these games people are giving us options are bad for Nintendo games, which means they're like a high 7 by everyone else's standards. See, I can't comment on the sports games because I didn't play any of them, because after the first one came out and they were like, it became apparent they like, those were just to fill holes in their schedule. But I'm willing to bet they're still fine. Yeah, I'm just using the mouse when I use the stylus, but this game doesn't use the stylus basically at all. I kind of feel like they're gonna give up on the sports games. I don't think any of them have been especially successful on the, on the Switch. Like, I don't think any of them have been the... Like, Next Level made one of them, right? Yeah, and Tennis Aces was the first one, wasn't it? That was like year 1 or year 2. That was like, what, 2018? So it had like the longest possible ability to benefit. I hope Nintendo fucking lets Camelot make a Golden Sun this gen. Oh, the Switch buff is going to continue for Nintendo first-party games. I don't know if it will continue for other games, but it's absolutely going to continue for Nintendo first-party game. Yeah, Camelot makes most of those sports games. Nintendo doesn't care about series selling the best, but if there's another thing that... Nah, we're just booking it to the end. I got as many of the treasures as I could on the first playthrough. Yeah, I fucking get it, thank you. We'll be getting treasures that are directly in our way and no others. Yeah, it's... Maybe they will do an F-Zero this gen. The fact they did another fucking Air Riders. And seemingly Nintendo asked for it, not Sakurai. Like, I kind of think that means anything's possible. Like, I always thought they wouldn't because... Frankly, I don't think the Switch could have handled a, I don't think the Switch could have handled an F-Zero. It really wasn't powerful enough for that, I don't think. I don't know. We'll do that as soon as I see a boss. Man, I don't know. I definitely think Nintendo needs a turn-based RPG franchise that isn't Pokemon. Because they don't have one of those right now. They have Xenoblade, but that's not... That isn't... You know... God damn it. I guess Mario and Luigi, but that's a Mario spin-off. They need like a franchise that is that, like about that. I do wonder if they're gonna do another normal Paper Mario. Ha! L. No, Fire Emblem's a strategy game. That's a different genre. I am surprised that Nintendo doesn't seem interested in doing like a real game with Dragalia Lost. Because that game may not have been unbelievably huge, but it made money. I know people who played it. Like, I don't know, it just seems bizarre to never do anything with it ever again. Look, they made a remake of Thousand Year Door. I'm done accepting half steps. The next fucking Paper Mario better be a normal Paper Mario game or I'm fucking rioting. You don't do a remake of the good one and then be like, we made another one like all the bad ones. Like, fuck off. Hey, you motherfucker! I guess I'll take sword. Yeah, I don't see any boss text. Maybe not in this game. I am also kind of surprised they've never done a turn-based Kirby game. Because Kirby has gotten more bizarre spin-offs than I think any other Nintendo character other than Mario. Yeah, I had to make sure Mass Attack works, and there's a reason that we're not beating that one. Mostly that because it's 8 hours long. But also it's a pain to control with a mouse. Whatever. Who the hell is this gonna be? Oh, it's the RPG. No, Itoi, they're never gonna make another Earthbound, which is fine. It's hard pressed for me to think of something that would land less than like a Earthbound made out of Obligation. See, I don't want Toby Fox to make fucking Mother 4. I want Toby Fox to make what Toby Fox wants to make. I tried Gunvolt. I don't really like it. I especially dislike the way it, like, demands all kinds of shit for the true ending. You want to know what's fucked up about Toby Fox? And every time I think about this, I get fucking upset. If it takes Toby Fox 5 more years to finish Deltarune, which it won't, it's not going to take that long. They're skipping that entire fucking chunk. If it takes him 5 years to finish Deltarune, he still won't be halfway through his career. He won't even be halfway done. Chapter 5 is next year. So you mean, I don't think it's gonna be 2028. I think it's just gonna be one chapter a year until it's done, which I guess would make it end in 2028. I'm sure that the entire time that that Toby Fox has been developing Deltarune, he has been thinking about the next thing. Like, I have zero doubt in my mind he has more stuff. I feel like he'll probably do a smaller project in between, but I don't think he's gonna be like, okay, that I peaked. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. His next game will be his evil maxed game. It'll have the tone of Weird Route, but by default. He has to filter all the teenagers. I have many Deltarune theories. I think the funniest possible Deltarune thing that Toby Fox could do, and that I think is actually more possible than not at all is, oh no, I don't have any theory about that. I just think that, I mean, like, Chris is obviously, like, has identity issues, but that's not a theory. That's just fucking the text of the game. I think it would be really funny if the identity of the Roaring Knight was different if you're on Weird Route. And I think that's actually possible. That's the kind of fucked up thing he might do. Because here's the thing, I still think the Roaring Knight is Des, but it could really easily be Asgore. Because there's an entire angle of, like, I can't imagine that Chapter 3 was just Chris creating that fountain to have fun. And slashing the tires was just so Susie couldn't go home. I don't actually believe that. God damn it. Well, because in Chapter 3, like, at the end of Chapter 2, Toriel calls the police. I mean, it's a transformation. That's how he fits in the armor. It's not even like armor. It's like a flesh monster. But Toriel called the police, and we know that Asgore is in contact with Undine, and the knight showed up right then. Like, it's. I don't think Undine is dead. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that, like, Toby Fox keeps drawing attention to the idea that there could be somebody hiding in the room nearby. I actually think that, oh shit. See, my theory is that, Chris is covered in Des's dust. That's my currently going theory. No, I do not think there's going to be any direct connection to Undertale. I do not think Gaster is ever going to be in this fucking story. The whole point of Gaster is that he doesn't exist. Like, that's literally the text, is that he doesn't exist. He unexisted himself. No Tentacle 20XTX, he's not. I don't count data mining shit. Toby Fox knows people do that. He just lies in that shit. Do I have to do Gourmet Race before I can do Revenge of Meta Knight? I guess I must. But as I was saying, I think the actual... I think the actual twist of Weird Route is not the player is making Chris do these bad things, because the player doesn't exist in my opinion. I think the difference between Normal Route and Weird Route is that on Weird Route, Chris is in on the scheme. Like, Asgore and Carol are doing this shit, and in Weird Route, Chris is explicitly working with them. It's essentially the Chris culprit route. The way I read all the, like, it's really obvious that from certain things that the plan, like, for the parents, like, from the parents' perspective, was for Asriel to marry Des and Chris to marry Noelle. Like, from the look, oh, look, our kids are getting together angle, like, that feels very much like what Toriel and Carol and Rudy and everybody wanted. So I think a lot of the stuff in the Weird Route is like Chris trying to act on that. So I think that's what, like, the whole Noelle angle from the Weird Route is about, is like Chris trying to please the adults in their life. It's like, well, they want me to get with Noelle, so I guess I will. Yeah, the heart being the player is kind of blown away by characters, like the heart-ripping thing clearly being a thing before we got there. So I feel like that kind of throws that out. Man, I'm not even trying, and I'm kind of mogging DDD. Like, he doesn't even have a fucking chance. Yeah, there is evidence that Des wanted to run away, but there's also evidence she was making out with Asriel, so I don't know if it's from that. I don't know if she wanted to run away because of that. Chris is just weird. I also think it's fair for Chapter 1 to be different. Thank you, Cascade Persona, for the sub. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. But yeah, I think there's way too many reaches you would have to make for there to still be a player with the context of Chris already doing all this shit before we got here. It's also just a lot more fun to interpret all the dialogue options as all being things Chris might say. Like, Chris is weird. That's pretty explicit. You know, originally these guys are literally called the Meta Knights. Like, I can see the weird lore stuff still being in there, but it's not gonna matter. The same way it didn't matter in Undertale. It's almost there to be keys that get jingled for the baby brains. Another thing that makes me think the player doesn't really exist is that, you know, is people theorize that in Chapter 2, or maybe it was even 1, I forget when it is, I think it's 2. Chris can't play the piano in the hospital and gets butthurt about it. But then in 4, they're able to do it, so I kind of think that it's more like, them, like, not being able to perform in front of Susie initially. Yeah, I don't, like, I am completely adamant we're not gonna have Sans talking about timelines like he did in his boss fight in Undertale. I also, again, hesitate to, like, definitively say anything in Chapter 1 really matters because it's been 7 years already. The thing about doing a game like Deltarune the way Toby Fox is doing it is that you can change your mind and change things a lot from your initial concept. Like, I think people who are expecting, like, the Deltarune multiverse are beyond hope. Like, that shit ain't happening. It isn't the point, and to any extent it's there, it's to placate people who are lore brain. Much like the shit in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, they could just also be out of practice. You gonna drop me into Double Wispy Woods? Yep. And to put it bluntly, Deltarune is so much more obviously like a personal... Oh no, Yoko Taro is the one that I think of it's the least true of. But Deltarune is so obviously deeply personal in a way that Undertale isn't. Like, Toby Fox very obviously grew up in, like, a religious household. So I have trouble believing, like, it's gonna degrade into being Avengers Endgame or any such thing. Like, I think the story's gonna stay this relatively personal thing. Get in here. No! They're both the same! Whatever. You know, I feel like it's almost too late now. Maybe I'll do it by the next stream to get some kind of voice clip from the cartoon. Like, I feel like I should get some sort of sound from the Kirby cartoon. The only reason, well, obviously the only reason that, that Meta Knight did this was to train Kirby so he'd be able to defeat Marks. Obviously. I like Kirby not being able to talk. I think that's important. Is Marks in some version of Smash? I forget who, like, the stage boss is. Like, Agumon, like, actual Kinnikuman or Ultimate Muscle? Those are different things, actually. Yeah, that's Nisei. That's not the same thing. Nisei is like the next generation sequel and is kind of bad. I forget the bosses in Ultimate. I don't think it's Sakurai not being able to help himself. I think it's just that those are his ideas. when you follow one creator and that creator gets to have relatively high control on all their projects, you see really clearly like what they like because they just do it over and over again. Which, for the record, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's like a perfectly acceptable way to do things. Have we been found? No. Main cannon 2 was destroyed. The cannon's a wreck. We can't use it. What? How could this be? Yeah, I never actually beat Xenogears. I got to the second disc and kind of just fell off. I think I was playing it emulated and I think my PC died and I just never started over again. It's crazy how Lynchian Deltarune is, where the whole thing is like, here's small town America, but the town has been irrevocably changed by the death of a teenage girl. The left wing is destroyed. Damage to 74% of the wing. We're starting to lose stability. Retract the sails, give more lift to the left wing. Where's Kirby now? It looks like he's inside the cabin. We got him on radar, he's in the ducts. I like Xenogears' combat system. I kind of like the robot combat less than the on-foot combat, though. Ooh, this is a new track, I think. The pirates wanted to take over Dreamland. Meta Knight wanted to take over Dreamland because everybody's being too lazy. So Kirby has to go beat his teeth in. Thank you, U-Shark, for the sub. I'm hard-pressed to think of a video game character that could defeat Kirby. There aren't many. God, I'm trying to think if there's any. Kirby is pretty broken. He beats the shit out of universe-destroying catastrophes all the time. I like Whip from Return, which we will see soon. Yeah, Kirby you can usually avoid getting beaten up by Kirby by just not starting some shit. Unless you're DDD, who will have police
Surprised
bias
that
against
Kirby's
him.
first response to seeing Meta Knight try and conquer Dreamland isn't to go and kick the shit out of DDD.
Yes, thank you, MW Holmes. That's about what I was saying. Like, for some reason, the only person Kirby seems like he will never forgive is DDD. He'll still hang out with him. It's just that, like, he'll be the first one he assumes is behind any bullshit. Hey, could you not target him? Do me a favor and get killed. Thank you. The reactor has been destroyed. All of our wheelie power sources are escaping. Oh, what are you idiots doing? All system failings. Number 3 and number 5 engines are gone. We're junked. Nothing left to do but crash. We failed, but there's nothing we can do. Evacuate ship immediately. Wait, Kirby, I cannot let you go any further. I'm sure there's lots of RPGs where the main character learns shit from enemies. Lord Meta Knight, please take care. We'll go on ahead. Oh, I didn't notice that this time they act like I don't think this was actually the bridge in the original. Like, I don't think it was distinctly characterized as being the bridge. This is the end, Kirby. Come meet your doom. I don't like to block when fighting Meta Knight. That feels cheap. Not that you can block that anyway. Yeah, you can't block most of his attacks anyway, so it's hardly any help. It is very funny how much the Roaring Knight, how much the Roaring Knight looks like a Kirby final boss. Like, it kind of cuts the same silhouette as Nightmare. Like, they both have similar shaped heads with, like, the curled helmet that curls up over the top of their head, and then, and then the attacks are also very Kirby-like. It shoots, like, the hollow stars the way Nightmare does. Like, its desperation move where it, like, stands in the middle of the screen and shoots the stars everywhere and roars is very much like an attack that, a Kirby final boss would do. The thing where it slices the screen in half, like, slices the playfield in half is a lot like a thing Marks does. Oh, thank you, MW Homes, for the $4.02. I thought that was a sub, but thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. I Like Spam, for the sub. The Roaring Knight isn't that bad. The hardest part of the Roaring Knight is the fucking sword roller coaster. Once you figure out how to get through that, it's kind of whatever. You're definitely trustworthy. Character who definitely did not inspire Flandre Scarlet. And also Clown Piece. I have played, I think, Touhou 8 and 9. I think I played Imperishable Night and Perfect Cherry Blossom. I don't think I played any of the others. Oh, there's 3 on each planet. Okay, that makes sense. Whatever. Doesn't even really matter if I get them all. As long as I get, like, Hammer, it's fine. The DLC in for Xenoblade 2 was standalone, wasn't it? Like, you could buy it as a standalone thing. I assume the really good selling Nintendo, although I don't know. I feel like it'll be like half and half. Cause Scarlet and Violet and Odyssey they just gave you. So I feel like there'll be a pretty good split between half just free upgrades and half, I think it's in snow? Yeah. Yeah, Deca Police is next year. Well, yeah, the Switch 2 only came out, you know, they haven't done anything since then, so it makes sense. There's usually a Nintendo Direct in September, so if they do a normal Nintendo Direct, I imagine they'll announce one there. At the end of the day, Nintendo wants to keep selling those games, so they're probably going to do upgrades for most of them. I'm sure Monolith Soft wants to do upgrades for them if nothing else. No, there's not usually one in June. There is sometimes one in June, and if there's not one in June, it's in September. Oh, I don't have a firepower yet. Is there a fire guy anywhere nearby? No, I'll have to come back when I get a fire ability that can light that. Yeah, I think we'll just get patches for a lot of things. Like, I think it'll be about half and half. But they like, Nintendo is so worried about competing with themselves and always has been. That's why they normally only do one game in a franchise per console gen. It's because they're really afraid that the sales of one will eat into the other. Oh wait, was that progress? God damn it. Whatever. Why would they have a Mario blowout? Is like next year a Mario anniversary or something? Was Mario 1? I guess that would make sense for Mario Brothers 1? But 86 feels too late for that. Oh, oh. Yeah, Ultra's easy when you know when you played it a million times and you're not so concerned with showing people things since you did that already. Kirby can kind of just fly through the game as like the avatar of death. Is this it? Yeah, they did already announce Mario Movie 2, but I bet we could see a trailer. Or find out a character that's in it that's gonna be voiced by I don't know, Giancarlo Esposito. They're gonna reveal the Donkey Kong movie and that K. Rool is now Giancarlo Esposito. Which wouldn't be my pick, but he is a pick. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to get like boss info. I do think the next one will have Daisy in it. They're really trying to make Daisy like a main character now. I said this before, but it's pretty clear that Nintendo, now that Mario is like the most popular IP in the world, they probably feel like they need to have a female character that isn't so transparently bimbified. I think they greenlit a DK movie already. Who's Mary Jane in the Marvel Spider-Man? I bet that's who Daisy will be. Yeah, Zendaya. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get rid of, you know, bimbified Peach outside of the movies, but they definitely feel like they're like, we need to... You little rat bastard. Fuck! Fucking ice guys! Jesus! If there just was one fewer of these guys, this would be easy. But they know what they did. You can't... Oh, okay, that is the answer. Okay. Oh yeah, the teleporter maze. There's one somewhere in here. I feel like if they do a Mario Land-like thing, Tatanga is gonna get screwed and they'll replace Tatanga with Wart. Like, they'll have Wart be, they'll have Wart be the villain of the Sarasa Land movie instead of Tatanga. Oh, I'm damaged. Oh, there's... I thought there would be a power there. Where the hell's the power? Right here? No, that's where Cutter was. Oh, I remember. Okay, I took the wrong direction. In the, in, like, the floating in space shit. No, it's where all the Meta Knights were, and I just skipped the whole thing. I don't think they're just gonna do Bowser again for Mario 2. That's not very like Illumination-esque. I think they're probably gonna have another villain, even if they're working with Bowser. Nintendo clearly doesn't have a lot of creative control over these movies, so like they obviously can veto it, but they seem to mostly just be staying out of the way. I also can't in any universe see them using any RPG shit, sadly. They do already, I'm pretty sure they already said that they were doing a Donkey Kong movie. They very clearly want to do their like event, their MCU but Nintendo. I unironically think that they will be leading up to doing a Smash Bros. Movie. Like, I feel like that is their end goal. Oh, I remember. I mean, they could just have Zelda be animated in the Smash Brothers movie. Like, Link changes how he looks all the time anyway. Thank you, Screensaver Studios, for the raid. What were you playing? I think they just use Master Hand. I don't think they'd use Taboo. I think they just use Master Hand. I think Smash Brothers Link would still be animated. Okay, I thought there might be a door down there. Maybe that... I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have Master Hand just talk. I feel like they might have... Oh, that's good. That's an important thing to talk about. Yeah, I think it'll be like an interpreter thing. Like a Kirby movie. That would of course have to be animated, but I do wonder if they'll do it. Ah, that was a mistake. I'll have to come back. Unless the third power is just here somewhere, which it could always be. I don't actually remember where most of the powers in this are, even after just having fucking played it. Whatever. We can get Clancy Brown DDD, which I think would be immaculate. Over here. It's just a huge long space with nothing in it. I'm sorry, but I just have to roll my eyes when people are like, this thing is unadaptable because it has, like, an unacceptable caricature by modern standards. Like, they could just not do that, guys. It's like how people always say that about, like, Resident Evil 5. And it's like, guys, there's nothing inherently racist about Resident Evil 5. It's racist because they have the racist level. They could just not put that level in a remake. Like, it's not like the plot of Resident Evil 5 is, like, somehow irreparably racist. It's kind of the opposite. They just ruined it by putting in the, levels where the zombies are throwing spears at you. I mean, they could, like, you could do Piston Honda and him not be racist. And he's, like, the only real, like, him and Bald Bull are the only really dubious ones. And maybe Kinda Great Tiger a little bit. I think Punch-Out would just be animated. I don't think a lot of these are gonna be live action. I kind of think the Zelda one will do worse than the Mario movie by like a lot, and then Nintendo will be like, "Oh, I guess we shouldn't have done this." Because I can't see a live action Zelda movie being good. Like, I really can't. Yeah, get bombed, idiot. Did the Mario movie have any, like, explicit references to the old cartoon? Oh yeah, they did have that. So I could definitely see us getting like a excuse me princess. I don't know about beyond that though. Why can't I break those? Is there like a switch up here that'll break? Oh, the water breaks it. Oh shit. No, I think it's me. Oh, what the fuck happened? I don't think I can change what server I'm on while I'm live. Yeah, I cannot. I always hate it when that happens, because there's nothing I can fucking do about it. I'll change servers and see if that works real quick. Yeah, I dropped a shitload of frames over the past couple minutes. I'll be right back.